Good morning and good morning, my foxes and vixens. Welcome to Kindness Rising, the only morning show where commerce meets consciousness and where every checkout is a chance to change the world. The way we shop has changed. It's no longer just about getting a cheap deal or fast delivery. Now, every dollar is a vote, every cart is a signal, and every receipt is a record of what we actually care about. Let's roll.
This is Kindness Rising.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome into the Fox Den. This isn't just a studio, it's a sanctuary for the bold and the kind. And today we're exploring the shift from malls to meaning, how a nonprofit is remixing their checkout, and why building your personal brand is basically like building a jam band. You don't need perfection, you just need a groove. Think about it. The Grateful Dead, they built a movement around ticket sales, tie-dyes, and parking lot tapes. What do you think your shopping habits are saying about you? Hey, I used to shop like I listened to music on my 6 CD changer in the car. I'd hit shuffle and rock to whatever came up. A late night scroll on Amazon? Click. New gadget? Click. Did I need it? Probably not, but the dopamine hit was real. Now I see every purchase as an actual performance. What I put in my cart tells a story about my priorities. If I'm buying fast fashion, that's a verse about convenience. Am I supporting a local maker? That's the chorus about community. And donating at checkout, that's an encore about kindness. The world is watching. Our money is our megaphone. We can whisper kindness with it, or we can scream cheap and easy. And trust me, the crowd can hear the difference. So here's the spark. Next time you hit buy, ask yourself, what song is my cart singing right now?
Stan, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Calder, but if the cows are enlightened, where will we get our burritos?
All right. Today's Kindness Spotlight, we're going to shine a light on ShoppingGives. Here's why I love them. They've turned their checkout into a jam session of generosity. You buy sneakers or a hoodie, and boom, a donation gets triggered to a cause you care about. They've teamed up with brands like Bombas, Feed Projects, and Tom's, companies that already understand that values aren't add-ons, they're amplifiers. Think of it like this. You're already buying that gear, so why not send a message of kindness along with it? ShoppingGives, they just add to the harmony. They make giving part of the rhythm, not the afterthought. If you own a business, align yourself with ShoppingGives and help your customers to help others. If you don't check them out and if you don't own a business, check them out. Buy from their merchants. Let your dollars be the lead vocal and sing a little ditty about kindness.
These guys play every night like it's the first time.
Kind of like Kindness Rising, he shows up every weekday morning, fresh and ready. He never misses a show.
They're real, every note, straight from the heart.
That's Kindness Rising. Real people, real energy, real talk.
Missed note, broken string, they just keep rolling.
Yep. Like Kindness Rising, it's about showing up, not being perfect.
Feels good being part of something real.
Music, kindness, worth showing up for.
Podcasts go to die and ideas come alive. Here's the deal. If shopping is buying based on our values, then your personal brand has to show yours. Otherwise, you're just another cover band playing someone else's song. At Mornings in the Lab Network, we use something we call EATE: experience, expertise, authenticity, trust, and entertainment. It's like the 5 core members of your brand. Without them, you're just noise. Let's jump into the comments. Be driven. You're always here. Absolutely. Love to see you, brother. JCT. Yeah, welcome, buddy. Is this just for men? Heck no. It's for everybody. We're here to get you up with hope, humanity, and heart. The next segment is R-rated. Yes, Be driven. They get a little crazy over there on Mornings in the Lab. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I try to be chill with mine. JCT, you're not a guy? Cool. You can be anything you want right here in the Fox Den. We welcome all. And speaking of welcoming all, hello, Lady Drew. We love you out there. You show up every day consistently. We love it. Everyone subscribe to the show. We're having a good time every day, jamming good tunes, having a good time. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fox's Den. As I was saying, we're not about a traditional podcast. This is where traditional podcasts and social media go to die and ideas and fun come to life. Today, we're talking about authenticity. Here's the truth. People don't buy polish anymore. They're buying your presence. They don't want lip-synced pop. They want improv. They want to see you sweat a little. They want to hear the wrong note and turn that into a rockin' jammin' solo. That's why I go live every day with Kindness Rising, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. No filter, no auto-tune, just me, my microphone, and whatever groove we find together. That's how we build trust, by jamming in public. So if you're trying to build your brand, here's a great set list. Devin, I see you out there. Thanks for joining, buddy. We appreciate it. Stick around for hope, humanity, humor, and heart. If you're trying to build your brand, here's your set list. Share your lived experience. That's your roots. I talk about my stuff every day. Play your expertise. That's your craft. My expertise, I love jam bands. I love kindness. It's what I do every day here on Kindness Rising. Be authentic. Don't fake it. People can see right through that noise. Don't fake it. Bring it every day. Build trust. People come to the show again and again. They come here. They come to Mornings in the Lab at 8 a.m. because we are real. We're building trust with you every day, bringing our best selves. Keep it entertaining because nobody sticks around for a boring gig. I hope I'm giving you guys a little bit of entertainment, having some fun, building every day what we do here on Kindness Rising. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Stan, are you picking up on the vibe here?
I think so, Calder, but if the lot burrito's bigger than the bus, how do we eat it?
Remember, a great band isn't a playlist, it's a live show. And the best live shows, just like Kindness Rising and Mornings in the Lab, they jam. Click, click, click. Now let's hit some trending kindness in the world of shopping and branding. First up, we've got at Lily Raz, Lillyrazz on TikTok. She's killing it with her Ethical Dupes series, finding sustainable alternatives to fast fashion. Lily Raz, instead of buying 3 $10 tops from Shine, she points you to local boutiques and makers that won't collapse after 2 washes. It's like trading in a top 40 playlist for a jam session with actual musicians. I love that she's into shopping local. I shop local every chance I get. I support the people that are in my community. I grew up in a family of a local business, and we so appreciated everyone who came out. We built our reputation on supporting the people in our community. Your local businesses want you to do that too. We want you to get out there and support local. Follow at Lizzie Raz on TikTok, and she'll tell you all about the awesome boutiques and places you can go to get the coolest stuff. Let's talk about the movement. Hashtag shop your values. Over 200,000 posts of people literally showing their receipts. Here's my receipt. They're making them look like setlists for kindness. Instead of songs called Socks and Coffee, they've got tracks called Indigenous Owned, LGBTQ plus artists, and Sustainable Farmer. That's not commerce, that's culture. We can show what we do with our dollars. Vote with your dollars, support the things that you love, support your local merchants, and make it happen. Just like we do every day here on Kindness Rising.
Dude, we're just like roommates with the earth.
Yeah, and she totally lets us crash rent free.
But we keep leaving our trash everywhere.
One day she's gonna evict us.
We're getting groovy here on Kindness Rising, just like we do every day. I'd like to move us from thought to action. We're moving quickly through things here. Boom, 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 boom. Stick around. You never know what's coming. All right, let's jam into our kindness call. Every day we move from thought to action. I love that we're out here talking about kindness, telling you about things that are going on in the world, thinking about the way we spend our dollars today and every day and how that reflects our true values. Here's your kindness call for today. This is your challenge. It's the Cart with Heart Challenge. Before you buy anything, pause. Ask yourself, is this aligned with my values or just my impulses? I know I do it, man. I get sucked into that Amazon cart. I get sucked into other things, and all of a sudden I'm buying crap, stuff that doesn't matter ultimately. And it comes and I'm like, why the hell did I buy that? It's silly. Shop with your values. Align with the merchants. Align with the people you love. When you go out to restaurants, support the local ones. The chains, they're awesome, but sometimes you got to get that quick fix, whatever. If you love a certain chain, that's fine. But it's the locals that are making all the difference. Cart with heart. Jumping back into the comments real quick. Bryce, what's up, Bryce? Welcome. Hi again. Yes, I'm giving you a shout out, Bryce. Welcome to Kindness Rising. You're inside the Fox Den with Matthew Roof, the uncommon kindness guy, and we get after it every morning, every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m., and then roll right on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith and friends from 8 to 10 for a little morning craziness. Lady Drew, you're still kicking it over there. You want to buy a Fox t-shirt? Dude, that's awesome. Lady Drew, I'm going to make that happen for you. Thank you so much. I'm working on a merch store right now. We'll get you hooked up with our uncommon kindness gear. We're going to have some really cool stuff coming. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for loving the tunes. I appreciate it. Not only that, I just want to talk about my merch store a little bit since we're talking about buying. What I'm working on right now is a way to give back with the merch. Trust me, this is a business. We're trying to make money. We need to keep the money flowing so we can keep the show going. But we need to make sure we're giving back. I promise you, when I start monetizing here on Kindness Rising, proceeds are going to charities because that's what I do with my money. I give it back when I can, and you should too. I appreciate that you do. I'm sure many of you out there do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome into the Fox's Den. We're talking about our kindness call. This is our Cart with Heart Challenge. I'm asking you to buy with what's aligned with your values, not just your impulse. Here's 3 things that you can think about when you're making those purchases. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Support local. Shop local, think global, all those tropes, all those ideas. We want our people to take care of what's going on right in their community. You can make a difference with small acts. Buy from someone you follow online with who's creating with purpose. Here I am. I'm trying to create with purpose. There's tons of people out there Creating with Purpose Live. If you want a live show to create with purpose, we're going to talk about that in a minute too, because we can help you do that. Buy from those creators. Get out to Pinterest. Get out to all the places where you can buy stuff and buy local. There's quality goods out there being produced sustainably and in positive ways, and people giving back. Think about who you're buying from. And that's the last little tidbit. Choose a brand that gives back. Business is the greatest force for good in the United States, in North America, in the world, and we can do this. I'm not going to get into politics. Don't really necessarily want to talk about trickle-down economy, but I believe in it. I live it. When I have the resources, I give back, because that's what we can do. All right. I like John's advice to shop the outside perimeter for perishables. I like that. Absolutely. That is true. When you're in that grocery store, stay away from those center aisles. It's going to keep you healthier. They put the chips, the candy, and the crap right in the middle, and they suck you in. Trust me, I get sucked in too, because I love that stuff. But I'm working on it every day, trying to get better at what I'm eating, thinking about what I'm putting in my mouth, and am I feeding my body and my soul, or am I just going after that hit of dopamine for what I like? Let's turn our receipts into set lists that actually groove. Hang in there with it. Think about what you're buying every day. All right, let's get back to some tunes. I'm missing my music. What happened? This is a little tune I created. We create here on In the Mornings in the Lab Network, Rising in the Mornings in the Lab, and we use amazing tools out there that allow us to express our creativity in the ways that we feel deep inside our soul. We use Suno as our primary music creation tool. We want to support artists. I go out and I support live artists too. I'm not just about AI. AI helps me to create, but I love the local artists. Tomorrow night, we're going to see another awesome band at an amazing place. I wore their t-shirt yesterday. They're called Light Years Fermentation. They're a little brewery, but what they have is the world's best pizza. They're in Endicott, New York, and they are amazing. Really cool people. They are huge Grateful Dead fans, huge Fish fans. The music is always pumping in there. The crowd is lively but cool. It's a great vibe at Light Years Fermentation in Endicott, New York. Check them out if you're local and you're listening. All right. So we're getting trippy here today a little bit. I hope you enjoy the tunes. I'm going to be making more. We're going to be grooving all week long, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. on Kindness Rising.
Dude, did you catch the show Kindness Rising on YouTube?
Man, that roof guy is totally vibing with the kindness scene.
I am totally vibing with the kindness scene, and I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up next here on the Mornings in the Lab Network. Get on over to Mornings in the Lab, core show for our network, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday. Keith Phillips is over there with John Anderson and friends. It's the only morning show designed to make sure that you don't smash that snooze button. And trust me, it's got more energy than a Susie Greenberg encore. That's a little nod for my Fish friends. If you don't know Susie Greenberg, it's actually one of my favorite Fish tunes. I always rock to it. Today, they're going to be tackling something huge over there on Mornings in the Lab. The death of social media as we know it. Even Mark Zuckerberg admitted that Facebook isn't really about connecting with friends anymore. We are in attention media. Your feed is stuffed with ads, distractions, and a tidal wave of fluff. But here's the jam. One way to rise above the noise is to stop scrolling and start streaming. Don't be a consumer, be a creator. Don't wait for someone else's algorithm to feature your voice. Grab your mic, go live, and play your own set list. That's exactly what we do here at Kindness Rising. It's what you can do, and we can help you, actually. That's what I want to say. We can help you. It's what I do at Kindness Rising. It's what they do at Mornings in the Lab. We can help you bring your live show right here to the Mornings in the Lab network. If you've ever thought about starting your own show, creating your own stage, your own groove, this is your sign. Reach out to me. I'm Matthew Riff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. Keith Billis is out there doing the same thing. We're available to you. We want to help you eat every day. Experience, expertise, authenticity, trust, and entertainment. It's our 5-ingredient recipe for building your brand, and we will help you do it. Get at it. Stick around at the top of the hour because Keith, John, and friends are about to take this conversation deeper. We're going to be talking about the death of social media and why creating live conversations is the future. What we're doing, you got to keep doing it. You might just decide it's time to stop being the audience and start being a headliner, because that's the way you're going to stand out from the noise and make a difference in the world with your own personal brand. Not only that, but if you're not ready for a 30-minute show, a 1-hour show, we've got other options to help you eat. First is our down and dirty ad packs. If you've got a brand, you want to get your voice out there, you want to show the world what we're doing right here on Mornings in the Lab, and build with awesome tools and work with amazing people to create your content, we can do that. Check out our down and dirty ad packs. For just a small investment, we can create awesome video for you that is aligned with your brand and your purpose. We are here to help make the world a better place, and you can do it through their down and dirty ad packs. All right, we're still getting trippy. Checking back into the comments. Be driven, dude. You're awesome. Love you. I always say it too. I'm going to say it again. It's become one of my taglines. Or it could become your tagline if you wanted to. Stay buzzy. I love it. Buzzy bees, be driven out there, making the world awesome through bees and honey. Lady Drew, you're asking me to say hello to my mother. Thank you so much. I don't see her out here today. Maybe she's out there listening, not commenting. Knowing her, she's got it flowing on her streaming TV in the kitchen. She's probably whipping up something amazing for the weekend. The woman is an awesome cook. She loves it, and I love her. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. Remember, we're building a community here on Kindness Rising. You can come into the Fox Den every Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, and help me get at it. Oh, Mom just jumped in on the vert. Hey, Mom, good to see you. You are here. Thank you for showing up. I know you've been watching my show evolve. I love that you give me comments, that we have a strategic conversation about what I'm doing here at Kindness Rising and what we do at Mornings in the Lab. Thank you for your support. Hi, everyone, says Roseanne. Thank you so much. Danielle, you're back. Thank you, Danielle. We appreciate you. I love that you're always sending out hearts. I'd love to know more about you. You're rocking the hearts. You're sending the love. Tell us more about you. Get involved. Chat in the comments. We love to see you. Thank you. Denim Dennis. Be Driven is encouraging anyone who's in New Jersey to check out Denim Dennis, who's doing gigs. B, what kind of music are we talking about out there? Love to hear more of it. And is it available for those of us who are in upstate New York or other places to listen to? I love to listen to new music. All right. So here we are. We're 25 minutes into this thing. We're talking about shopping. Get out there in the comments and talk about what you're buying, who you're buying from, focusing on shopping local supporting those local merchants who are doing great things. One of my favorite places right here in town is a place called Russell Farms. They make the most awesome honey roasted peanut butter. Roseanne, you introduced me to that. Last night, Heather stopped by and she picked up amazing, it's that time of year, sweet corn. We had an awesome sweet corn dinner last night with some barbecue chicken. It was amazing from there. I love shopping local farms. It's that time of year. The bounty is growing. Danielle, you're still rocking over there. Appreciate it. Dan Single, you single gentleman. Dan Single. All right, you're single and looking to mingle. I can tell that. Make yourself available. We talked about it yesterday on Kindness Rising, maybe, or on Mornings in the Lab. Maybe we'll start a little dating show. We're getting into it here. We're having a good time. I appreciate it. Danielle with the hearts. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, we're going to be wrapping up here soon. I want you to get over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith and Friends. They're going to be talking about why social media is dead. We're no longer in the place where you go to Facebook and you see all your friends' feeds. Sometimes I scroll through that stuff. I'm like, show me something from somebody I know, right? I think what that's telling us is a couple things. One thing is social media is dead in that way. The other thing is people are not creating. They're not bringing their original thoughts, their original ideas. Share your stuff. Keep the community rolling. Keep the community rolling here at Kindness Rising. If you're on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, keep the vibe rolling. Be yourself. Be honest. And get going. And if you want to do that every day, every week, we can help you do it with a 30-minute live show on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. We are here to help. Reach out and let us know. I'm going to switch up the tunes. We've been rocking the trippy for a while. This one I like to call Foxy, because you're right here in the Fox Den. It also sounds a little like Jimmy's Foxy Lady. We all know that tune. Every time I hear that song, I can't help but to think of Wayne's World. One of the best scenes of all time. Dana Carvey, Mike Myers. Great time. Anyway, this is Kindness Rising. All right, Foxy friends, let's bring this show home. Here's the thread we've been weaving. Shopping isn't shallow, it's signaling. Your money is louder than your mouth, and your brand, it's your band. The future belongs to people and businesses who treat commerce like community, branding like jamming, and kindness is the encore. What's in your cart today? Is it noise or is it music that matters? Get out there, shop local, make it happen, support your community. It's what we're building here on Kindness Rising every morning, weekdays, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. The kicker, the opening act for Mornings in the Lab, and on the Mornings in the Lab network, we're getting it after it every day. I'm going to get going now. I'm going to start planning for tomorrow's show. We're going to start a little thing I'm going to be calling Fandom Fridays. Keith's got Free for All Fridays over there on Mornings in the Lab. I'm going to start Fandom Fridays. We're going to lean into some specific thing that people are grooving on, that they love, that they're obsessed on. It's going to be music. It's going to be pop culture. It's going to be movies. All those fandoms out there that people love, especially those of us in Gen X that grew up with Star Wars and Indiana Jones and the Grateful Dead and Prince and all those jams that we love. Make music that matters. Put your money where your mouth is. And as always, stay uncommon and stay kind.
Better rest. Kindness Rising's on at 7:30.
Then back on the road for the next gig.